everybody. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Hope you're ready because we've got another good one on tap.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They'll start on the ground with Moss. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man here is Gentry. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a...
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yep, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown! Lawrence Cager from 19 yards away. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up a throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. First down, the run with Lynch. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. They'll run with Lynch. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marshawn Lynch taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Marshawn Lynch with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. Oh, nice move. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Richardson to the air on 1st down. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And that will be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now it's Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Rashad Perriman, 53 yards. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
1st and 10, here's Richardson with it. And in for the Lions, touchdown! Donald Parham as the first half is winding down. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a...
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Lions have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. taken at about the 1. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, good-looking return set up here. The 40. The 20. He will score. Touchdown, Lions. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, you remember Seattle-Denver Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin to start the second half. Seattle was already firmly in control. Now, they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Third quarter starts with a run by Chris Evans. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's Ward, complete right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come. Now Moss hit, and the football pops free. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Bo Jackson. He'll get it inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. 53 yards. And the Lions are pouring it on. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And that is incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a nice spin into some open field. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Lynch running the counter. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Great effort by Ted Hendricks defensively. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. And he'll get them inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. York on now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time a 9-play drive, and it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team Their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
York now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only one play to score it. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny. I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Madden Ultimate Team, and I'm your host, the coach. This game should not disappoint, so sit back and put that remote down.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And off we go from Nashville. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. First play, first throw coming for Vick. Quick completion here to Johnson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A first down throw coming for Vick. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Vick's, the ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
Vick loses the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Donald, and he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's Richardson to throw. Nifty move. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long.
And he is in. Touchdown NFC. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the NFC has taken the early lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. On the draw, it's Jackson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Harold Carmichael. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. He'll take this to the 46.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Vick's throw complete there to Johnson. He's got room at the 30, down to the 10, and it's a Titans touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 46 yards. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So the drive there took 6 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it ends with a Tennessee score. This is taken just shy of the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Richardson off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Donald Parham, 65 yards. And the NFC has taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing, Vick. Johnson's got it complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Vick now from the 50. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
And he is in. Touchdown NFC. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. Taking it about the 1. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Richardson working from the gun. Wide open receiver complete. He's got the 1st down and more. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st. On 1st down, Donald down to about the 23. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down now, Donald, and he is in. Touchdown NFC. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a short kick taking it about this. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Donald. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about it. Vick loses the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Throw left side, and he loses the football a second time. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. An impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive. Here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
The York on now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we...
Vick loses the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now here's Vick. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. One last shot for Michael Vick. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will get the ball back and be touchdown. And with that, this game is over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Richardson to throw off play action. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Harold Carmichael, 50 yards. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
All right, thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the first quarter with over 2 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40, and it's 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. To throw is Darnold. He finds his man, complete. It's Jansen. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
All right, thanks, Coach. This challenge begins in the first quarter with 2 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have the ball on your opponent's 35-yard line. 1st and 10. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the 1st down yardage there. A 1st down carry for Henry. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Richardson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Forced out to his left. Oh, it shifts past him. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Rolling to his right. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly were.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Tie game 7-7. But your opponent has the ball just across midfield as we get set here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flushed out right. Man open left side. It's Williams. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out all day.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. On the draw, it's Roundtree the 3rd. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. Richardson looking to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play that time for the NFC. 47 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. He'll buy some time right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Deebo Samuel from 8 yards out. And the NFC has taken the early lead. Well done. You've defeated this Ultimate Challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a first down. And I think the ball's out. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You have the ball on your own 35-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play that time for the NFC. 61 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Donald. And he will carry this one in. Touchdown NFC. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're leading in this one. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40. 1st and 10. This one complete over the middle to O'Shaughnessy. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Fields. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he will have the Bears first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower score. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bears on offense as they get ready to go. Again, Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And they're going to get this up to midfield. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From the 50, here's Fields. Got an open man, it's Pringle. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. All right, not the result. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Fields throwing again. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
And this one taken in by Cephas.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And they pick up. Goff now looks to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good.
Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, good move. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Richardson on the bootleg here.
Dancing to his left.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Now a give right side. Donald. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Now a give right side. Donald.
And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the NFC has taken the early lead.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. It's a tie game, 10-10. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
This one taken just inside the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Jackson going to run again.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Jackson now. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now they got to get to the line quickly to try again after the sack. Jackson being chased out left. That's taken in by Duvernay. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. There's Jackson on third and long. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. Now Jackson. And Hill with it over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Glover Quinn. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. On first down, Donald. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.